Here we go with another installment of Becoming Creative. I thought in this episode I'd talk a little bit about where I've been and what I've been thinking. And I don't know, I've been learning how to slow down. Even recording prior to this episode, I was like talking fast and just like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, okay, I think that was good. And, I'm trying to assess it. And I was like, you're so fast because you're just trying to like get it done and get out. And I learned that like the last couple of months has been like the complete opposite of me trying to like slow myself down, giving myself grace, like trying to like, okay, you gotta find your rhythm. And you need to get back to your rhythm. That was one of the things I was telling myself. You gotta get back to your rhythm. And, I've talked about it in other podcasts. Like, I'm an athlete. I am an athlete. Like, know that. Still got it. But growing up as a young student athlete, like, when I got into like my rhythm and in a game, and you're playing in your own rhythm versus like letting the game dictate to you what to do and not getting frazzled, that's when I was at my best. And so when I think about life lately, I found myself out of rhythm, out of my normal rhythm, or at least the rhythm I had set at the beginning of the year. And a lot of things kind of like caused that. Just different things going on in life, some shifts that have happened that have caught me off guard, and also have allowed me time to like reflect on myself and reflect on how I'm regarding people around me, how I am treating people around me, and like what that means. And so for anyone that knows me knows that I'm pretty chill, pretty relaxed, and not too high strung. And I don't know, I feel like lately that's been like a gift and a curse, because there are a lot of things like for myself that I won't push for, but I'll push for other people around me. And so this has been something that I've been trying to work on for like the last 2 years, in just being a lot more present for myself, more so than me being present for everybody else. And so in going to therapy and just in me being very self-reflective, thinking about that, like, how can I be there for Kim more than everyone else? Not in a selfish way, but just checking in with her a lot more, treating her better, instead of being hyper concerned about everyone else's like well-being, for instance. And so I've been doing a lot of like taking a step back and trying to figure that out so that I can get back in my own rhythm. And so at the beginning of this year, I was feeling very like, oh yeah, Kim is it, and like Kim is her, and we moving. All right, I was like at this pace, and after getting kind of like knocked back from that a little bit, I'm at a point now where I'm able to kind of pick that back up. But I don't want to just be active and just doing things to do them, because that doesn't really work out. But I want to do the things that God is allowing me to do, and do those things well. And so in picking this back up and being in here with y'all and sharing my thoughts and sharing my life, I'm like, God, okay, how do I do this more effectively? And how do I do it at a pace that makes sense and that is authentic to just like my own process, right? Now, if I started just kicking out daily or weekly episodes, it'd be like, okay, Kim is over there like Yeah, she's over there in a rat race over there. Like, you would feel it. Like, that's not authentic to me. So I guess I'm just learning how to, like, no, you need to do what's good for you, Kim. You need to think about that first before, like, oh, let me get this out before they think, oh, it's failing, or she's not doing it no more, or, you know, all these ideas that kind of pop up in my head. No, you do what feels right for you. And I can be consistent with doing that. And so, yeah, that's just what my thoughts have been about that. But one of the things that I've been going through is I was in a therapy session a couple weeks ago, and you know, our inner child, like who we were as children, like those versions of ourselves don't go away. And I hope people realize this. Like, if you've dealt with things as a kid, anything, whether it's loneliness, or say you're the only child, or didn't really get much attention as a kid, or just different things. If you've gone through anything as a kid, that thing follows you. No matter how much you've resolved it, no matter how much you've healed or anything like that, like, it still follows you as you get older. And I'm learning that. Like, when I hear my therapist say, you know, little Kim needs this, it feels this way, I'm like, why she didn't tell me? Like I don't necessarily feel her talking, and if she does need some love, like I'll, you know, that's my initial reaction. But I'm realizing that the way the things and how I act out, how I regard people, and how I do for, like, sometimes it is this projection, and sometimes it is this, like, you know, let me give love everywhere else because I actually want some love. Let me care about everybody else because I actually want to be cared about. Let me hype and big up everybody and show them love. Like, so like, it's a genuine, like, big up. It's a genuine, like, love. It's a genuine care from me. But those things are because I feel deprived of those things at times. And so, you know, I've just been learning how to, like, sit with that, how to resolve that, and, like, what do you do with those kind of feelings? Like, who wants to just be out here telling their friends, like, yo, I need to be nurtured a little bit, or I need to be loved on a little bit. I need to be, like, someone reach out and ask me if I'm good, if I'm okay, how's your week going? You know, like, these are different things that, like, you know, I do for other people. And it's fine because I do it because I want to, like, you know, but I just didn't realize that sometimes me doing those things was out of a place of, like, dang, you know, I want this kind of response. I want this kind of care, love, whatever it is. And so, yeah, just been learning just different things about myself and how to like grow from these things that I'm learning. And so, yeah, I think sometimes being self-reflective can be detrimental, and it can be, like, kind of toxic, at least for me, because now I'm, like, hyper analyzing everything that I'm doing, saying, and what's going on around me in my life. But I think it's also great because I think we should all be checking in with ourselves, like, you good? Like, are you out here tripping and not knowing? Are you you know, are you projecting out to people, like, these negative things that you really feel about yourself, or what? You know, like, you just have to check in. You honestly, if you're not checking in with yourself, don't come around me. Like I don't look, I ain't got the time. If you are not checking in with yourself and making sure that you are not out here tripping, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna pray for you. If you want to talk, we can talk. But, like, if you just out here just going blind trust on your flesh, I can't. Like, go on ahead, girl. Let's bring that girl But you bring that boy around here no more. Like, that's how I feel about it. And so, yeah, that's just kind of where I've been. That's kind of where I've been. And I'm trying to learn and do some things for Kim that Kim enjoys, that Kim likes, and just like it will benefit Kim. You know, I think sometimes I know for sure I've been in positions where I'm like doing this fake humble thing with I'm good. I don't need nothing. I'm good. You know, but I'm becoming okay with like, nah, I don't want to do that. Or, yeah, I'm definitely taking advantage of that opportunity. Or, oh, that event's happening. I'm going to go to it. Whether I have someone to go to it with or not. Like, I'm going to go to it because I'm going to enjoy it. Because I want to be in that kind of atmosphere. Like, doing things that I want to do. I'm going to do that. And, of course, that's within reason, right? I'm not about to be out here just all willy-nilly just doing whatever. But I'm saying it to say, like, I know for myself, I need to be more proactive in, like, doing the things that I want to do instead of, like, always, always kind of, like, seeing what the group wants to do or always seeing, like, what everybody else wants to do and, what do they think about it or whatever comes up in my mind at times. So many different things can come up at a moment's notice, but that's kind of like just where I've been, and I feel good about where I'm at right now. I feel the same sense of let's get it, let's get some things done, let's work at it, let's go. Like I feel that same sense, but I think I just have a lot more awareness and intention in how I'm going to go about certain things. And so I have some things on the horizon, some business being created, which is really cool for me. It's a little bit scary, but I think that comes with anything new. And I'm just going to allow that fear to kind of propel me to keep going with it as far as creating my own company and some other ideas I want to do within my own company and possibly going full time with that soon and looking at, my job situation. I'm just like covering all that in prayer and just trying to talk with God about it to see what's the perfect timing in all of this. And of course, balance. When I'm talking quick and when I'm doing stuff and there's no balance in that. And so I think going into this summer, going into, the second half of this year, my intention is to try to be more obedient, try to be more intentional, and just like have balance, like be in rhythm, and not allow things to knock me out of that rhythm, because I find that when I'm in rhythm, I'm good. I'm good when I'm in rhythm. And so I just want to protect that and preserve that. And I think I'm better for the people around me when I'm in rhythm versus in panic mode or in shutdown mode or, anything like that. So, yeah, life be lifing. Life be lifing, boy. Like, I don't know if y'all in New York City, but I don't know if the smoke came back. I think the Canada wildfire smoke came back, which is a whole other conversation. Like, huh? Like, how does it get to New York but not Connecticut and I don't know, Boston? Like, I don't know how it funnels down. Maybe it does a little. I don't know if that's how wind. Whatever. Call it what you want. But life is lifing. There are a lot of things happening in our world. The whole submarine situation, that was nuts. Today, affirmative action was like either overturned. I don't know if it was just for one institution or for all. I'm not too sure, but there's a lot of things going on out here, and I think the best thing we could do is try to be obedient and ask God what's going on and like how to pivot and how to like maneuver through this. Because if you out here doing this on your own intellect, your own ideas, Godspeed. God bless. Like, I don't know how you're doing it. I don't think you are doing it, but it's wild out here. And so I just pray that everyone can become aware and alert. Stay alert. If you see something, say something. And I don't want to ramble. So I'll see you. I hope you guys are good. I hope this served as some kind of just a marker of like where I've been and what's been going on with me. Things have been well because I'm getting back into them. So I'm happy about that. And so I'll see you guys soon in the next episode. I love you guys. More importantly, Jesus loves y'all. Bye.